Hello, maid heads. Is that what you guys are called? Well, I got in a tip, a sponsored tip. Hey, is there no tax on tips? Because I'm going to start calling them tips. Anyway, this is for play. I have already watched three Band-Maid things. I watched a slow song, then I watched their thing with the warning, and then I watched Forbidden Tale. I'll be making a Band-Maid playlist very soon because this is my fourth Band-Maid thing. So that deserves its own playlist. And I guess I should make a playlist on my Patreon also. Because I sold my warning collection for only $3 and I'll probably do the same for Band-Maid. But I'm excited. I am still, please forgive me, I'm still learning their names. It took me about 7 videos of the warning and there's only 3 of them. So I'm going to just have to look at it for a while and really absorb that in. I'll know them so much better. Like, I'm the type of person that if I meet you, I'll know where you went to school, what your favorite ice cream flavor is, what your sister's favorite like hobby is. I'll know all that stuff and I'll forget your name. That's just how I am. So I could like learn all these facts about the girls and then I won't remember their names for a while. So just forgive me. All right, I have my new yellow Yoshi here. Apparently more Yoshis are coming. A yellow and a pink and a blue. It's going to be a whole sea of Yoshis down here. But let's get into this play by Band-Maid. And this looks like their official live video, 4.5 minutes. So I'll probably let it roll and then I'll probably talk about it after just because I'm not big on the interruptions. And then I try to take mental notes of everything I'm paying attention to. I really only have to type on things when I'm listening to like longer albums or stuff like that. Like, because that's a lot of things to remember. And if it's like a 3 or 4 minute song, I probably don't need to type. So. Okay, I said I wasn't going to stop, but I have to because that was like such an awesome opening shred. First of all, when that bass hit, I was like, oh yeah, look at her go. And it was just and that guitar, wow. I'm very into that. This is like heavy. This is like more metally than the warning for sure. This is like, I got to hear more of this. I was saying that opening part, I'm like, oh, I'm now impressed by this band. I mean, I was already impressed, but like now I'm like, oh, these girls shred. These girls are shredding. I go to a lot of live concerts, okay? I see like good guitarists. Like I see Trey Anastasio and I just saw Tom Marshall. He's really good. And obviously John Mayer, which people say what you want, but he is a good guitarist. But I'm like, these people are pretty good. Let's continue into the song part, I'm assuming.
You
Okay. I like it. Um, Hold on. I like it. Okay. It's very good. When they do the lights thing, like they get really intense and they put on all the green lights in the audience, that must be really intense. It reminds me of like a rave or something. It's kind of like seizure warning, you know? It's pretty intense there. What's interesting, I'd say what's very different about this, like there's some things where I'm like, oh, this sounds like kind of metal I've heard throughout my life, hard rock, I don't know what to call it, but classic rock, well, 80s classic rock. I don't know. I'm just thinking back to like the heavier stuff I've heard in my life. And it's very similar in some ways in terms of like the way the guitars play and the distortion they put on the guitars and the way the bass it drives, you know, obviously the percussion. But what I think is very unique, at least for me, what I'm picking up on, is this song has so many words and it's like so fast and she's saying so much. And then there's like the backup voices to that. Like she says something, da da da, and they echo, da 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 da. And they're like, play or sing. And they go, sing. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. So that is very unique, I feel like. And what I said in the previous video, she's able to sing in a soprano voice. She has a very beautiful, honestly, a lighter voice than, it's kind of rich and sultry, but it's a high voice. It's not like a low voice. It's very pitched high. And she's able to sing there and write all their songs in that higher pitch. And even though the music sounds so heavy, the lyrics sound, the way it's sung sounds so gentle, if that makes sense. So I think it's a really nice contrast. And it's not as common in American rock, certainly, but even in pop, only a few singers sing really high, like Ariana Grande maybe. Chappell Roan sings higher than most. Most pop songs that make it big are like Adele. Adele has like a much lower voice. People are not so comfortable with women singing really high. They haven't heard it outside of like opera, musical theater. A lot of people are not in America, they get really like, oh my God, opera, I can't handle it. It's too high. Trust me, I know as an opera singer, like a lot of people have a very interesting reaction to it. But I do think, again, I don't know much. What do I know about Japan? I just know some J-pop. I've heard some J-pop. I've heard some anime music, like I said, Sailor Moon. But my impression of whenever I sang Japanese for the women's songs were higher, more like my voice. So I like that because I could sing this. See, it's very soprano-ish. And that's up on A flat. Yeah, I like that. It's not in the lower end. It's above middle C. So I like it. She has a broad range, of course. You need to have high and low notes. Yeah, but her voice has a very nice quality to it. It's beautiful. I mean, she's clearly very professional and very well trained prior to joining this band. Like, she's a professional singer, and it really makes a difference because you have people singing backup playing guitars, but they're really good too on the backup, but she like kills it as a lead singer. Like, she's amazing. So that's why I get why you guys like this band a lot, especially if you guys were like children of the 70s, 80s. And so you grew up on like metal and I don't know. And I just remember like Wayne's World when that movie came out. I was like 7 or something, but it was all about that rock culture. Wayne's World, like the people who the Wayne and Garth, they were like obsessed with like, they had the long hair and they were like always rocking out in their car, right? So that was very big in the 90s, right? When I was a very young child. But you guys were like adults in that time. And so you lived through the 80s metal and the 90s metal and the Nirvana and the grunge and the this and that, whatever. And this is like an offshoot of that, but with really cool girls in the band who are very good as well. So I get why you guys are into this. This is like just a cool concept, but then they're playing music that sounds very similar to what you guys probably came of age in or just enjoy. But I think like I said, it's a twist. There's the twist that they're women and they have a singer who's really good. She's not just a guitarist that learned how to sing. She is a pop star, if that makes sense. Add that with the high octane, the lights. Awesome. That show looks really fun. I mean, I would enjoy being in that audience, except for the seizure warning part. I'd put my sunglasses on because when really bright lights flash, but it's dark, sometimes it's a little much for me. But it looks like everyone's having a good time. Everyone's singing along. I would totally go. I would totally go to a show. And if this is what they sound like generally, and if they rip a lot live, like this opening, like when I first heard that bass come in, I was like, yeah, this part. Yeah, bass drops and then heavy distortion, guitars come in. I'm all in, guys. Like, yeah, like sign me up. How do I join the Maid heads, Is there an official fan club? But no, I will keep reacting to them because there's a lot to learn. And obviously, I think they have probably a wide variety of rock styles they play, I would guess, because they're so popular. And they have such a large discography. So thank you for that suggestion. Guess what we get to do? I think you guys enjoy this too. If you're someone that likes checking off lists, you don't tell me you don't enjoy when I do this and I highlight it green. Yeah, you like it. Play by Band-Maid, live, all done. Great. We have some random things, some Steely Dan, a warning thing when she gets a special guitar. That's it. These are just all the sponsored things left. And then these are all just non-sponsored suggestions that I definitely want to do a lot of stuff from this list too. So, and look, some people gave me recommendations for some Band-Maid songs. So I'm definitely going to go down that list when I choose, so I don't just randomly pick something from their website and end up with their slow ballad, which was like, that's not the right, but that's how it is with me. I pick the song that's not representative, and then I get to go to their stuff that is representative, and by knowing they're not, I don't know, I kind of like coming into a band with the wrong music. It's like when I discovered Fish, I played the wrong song. The first song I played wasn't even one of their good songs. It was one of their worst songs, but I still gave the band a chance, and now I like wear things like Virginia is for Lizards, because the Lizards is a Fish song, so Virginia is for Lizards. It's cute, right? Anyway, so thank you so much. And my link tree is at the top of my YouTube channel, and it goes to this, and this is my request form. Thank you so much, and I will see you at the next Band-Maid video or whatever other stuff you like of my channel. I am glad you're here. Oh, this is my Lizards bracelet, by the way. So, yeah. So lizards, Fish. Okay, but I like all music. But sometimes Fish really shreds, guys. They do jams. It's more like jammy ethereal, but they can play. Trey and Mike, obviously Fishman's an amazing drummer. And Paige, he's my keyboard guru. Mwah, love you. But yes, I love a good old traditional rock band that knows how to play. So yes, Band-Maid. So much more to uncover. I'm like coming in late to the party. So it's like catching up on years of stuff when you're new. It's a little bit tricky, but I will do it. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.